Discussion item G, letter G. The board, we had some loose discussions following our late June meetings of making the board clerk a standalone position. With the hiring of the new administrative assistant to the superintendent, it was specifically not included in the contract of the administrative assistant because we were toying with keeping this as a separate position. We did receive applications, which I did call 3 of them. Most of them thought we had advertised it as it was 10 hours a week or 10 hours a month. And they all wanted it to be 10 to 20 hours a week. Those people were all looking for, a true part-time job, not something that's 10 hours a month. And the first 3 that I spoke to had absolutely no interest in pursuing it for 10 hours a month. With Michael coming on, I think that, the office work that he's been able to do leaves him with enough time to be the board clerk as well as the administrative assistant to the superintendent. So we were originally holding 12,000 or 17,000. What was the number we were holding for that position? I think it was what, 17,000? 17,000 for the board to hire an independent board clerk. And I guess we're at the point where we have to do something about it. We don't have any viable applicants looking for 10 hours a month. We have Michael available. Would the board entertain making the superintendent's assistant also the board clerk?
For clarification.
Sure.
Wasn't there a reduction in the superintendent's salary?
Yes. Substantial reduction.
So is the thought that the money that was allotted for the board clerk would go to that position, or would this position remain at the salary itself?
There would be a stipend, but it would be a very small stipend. 7,000 is the stipend.
So would that then mean that this position wouldn't get overtime
Yes.
for board meetings?
There would be no overtime. It would be a fixed salary to attend all subcommittee, all board meetings, do the agendas, the minutes, expulsions.
It'll be straight salary. Do we think 7,000 is a fair amount for the number of hours that were requested of this? I mean, we didn't, in the past, they didn't attend committee meetings. So, I mean, I'm just putting it out there.
There hasn't been an objection to that number.
So what is that total number for the person's compensation?
69, 70, just right around 70,000, 69 and change, 70,000.
And our previous, we were at 72 for the salary.
Yes.
And
Well,
13,000 for overtime.
13.
so 85
Correct.
to 69, 70.
Yeah, it's called 70.
Okay,
That's right.
call it 70. For, yeah, I think that's a good deal.
And as you say, overtime would not be included, correct?
There's, no, the stipend covers the overtime.
Okay.
There wouldn't be any additional overtime.
Yeah, that isn't once again, just trying to make sure that I got things straight in my head, that's all.
In the bylaws, the chairman gets to assign or appoint a clerk, but being as we had as a board, a group discussion of making this an individual position, I wanted to, make sure everybody, go back to the group and see how they really felt about it. Okay? Okay. We will go back up to agenda item 5, which is introduction and appointment of a new board member. Let's see if I have it. Thanks. Oh. received a letter from the Republican Town Committee recommending Jess Richardson to fill Mr. Rivero's position. I have a bio here that I'll read to you. I tried to send it to everybody, but I wasn't able to. I was having way too many technical difficulties, and I just wasn't able to do it. Dan wasn't around, so I couldn't get it done. Jess Richardson has been a Torrington resident since 1998. In 2001, she left the workforce to become a full-time mom, and since has focused on raising her children, homemaking, freelance writing, and investing in her community by volunteering for a variety of settings. Mrs. Richardson spent many years as the coordinator of the Litchfield Mothers of Preschoolers, a group that provides practical, emotional, spiritual, and social support for mothers of children ages birth through 5. The acronym is MOPS. Litchfield MOPS served a diverse demographic of women and children from throughout Northwest Connecticut and beyond. In addition, she has worked as a regular classroom volunteer at both the elementary and middle school level. She has also served as the race director for the Run for Chuck 5K Run and Walk, an event held in Torrington High School that funded the Chuck, I'm going to murder the last name, Pataki?
Pataky's correct.
What's that?
Pataky's correct.
Pataki, okay.
Got it right.
I very rarely get it right the first time. Memorial Scholarship, which is given out annually to a graduating THS senior. She resides with her husband Pat, their 2 children Ben and Shanley. Okay, I'm 2 for 2. A greyhound named Brody and Ginger, and a calico cat. The wife of a coach and the mother of 2 active athletes, you can almost always find her on the sideline somewhere cheering on a local team. In the rest of her free time, Mrs. Richardson enjoys reading a good book, running, rummaging for bargains at estate sales, writing for her own enjoyment, and spending time with family and friends. She is excited to have the opportunity to give back to her community in a new way through serving on the Board of Education. She believes that good things are happening in Torrington, and that through collaboration and hard work, we can make the future of our school system and our town even brighter. That's the bio. Discussion? Yes?
Question,
Yes.
is the coach, is it a coach at Torrington High School? It's
Coach and teacher at Torrington High School.
Coach and
Pat
teacher.
Richardson.
a teacher at Torrington High
Yes.
School? I have some concerns with that, only because we currently have 2 members with relatives that work for the district, which can't sit on those negotiating committees for grievances relative to those unions, which leaves few of us to have to kind of do the work of that. So that, I mean, I don't know anything personally, it just concerns me that then we would have 30% of the board that wasn't able to do the work of the board. You know, and then we have another member that won't do those duties, which would bring us to 4 people. So I just have some concerns about that.
Any other discussion? Okay. I believe I put the wrong word on the agenda, or I put appointment. I would need a motion to vote on the new member.
Here.
I move that we vote the approval of Jessica Richardson to the board.
I'll second.
Okay. Any further discussion? All those in favor? 1, 2, 3, 4. Opposed? Abstentions? 2 abstentions. Welcome to the board, Jessica. Is it Jessica or Jess?
I prefer Jess.
Jess, sorry.
We'll answer either.
I got 2 right. Well, come on up and grab a seat.
Does she have to be sworn in?
She's already looking it up.
What we did before these things existed.
We carried more
Forgive my
people.
coat, it's cold in here.
That's our
Where is
favorite
it?
night.
What
We
time
love
are you trying to
talking
heat
there.
Okay. Do you solemnly swear and sincerely affirm, as the case may be, that you will answer truthfully all questions? Oh, no, this is the wrong one, sorry. That's board chair. Okay. Try again. You solemnly swear and sincerely affirm, as the case may be, that you will faithfully discharge according to law your duties as a member of the Board of Education to the best of your ability, so help you God. You're sworn in.
Okay, now,
Oh, I didn't know you were Sorry, I got 2 rounds of clapping.
right over here to the left. Come on, all the way down. Get you on camera better now. Yeah.
Camera, get your best side.
Michael's coming.
Put it on with one, put it on that one.
Okay. Let's get go on to number 6, a motion to go into executive session to discuss TEA negotiations.
So moved.
Ellen, second.
Second.
Bill. All right, we will invite in Joe, just as we want to.
Thank you. It's my pleasure to be invited.
All those in favor? Opposed? Abstentions?